Aries, hi, welcome to your video. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any strong placement for the sign of Aries. Crosswatchers, you are welcome if you are interested in an Aries. Just remember to try to not to force messages and or situations to fit if they do not match and they are not yours. That's okay. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Energies can be interchangeable, vice versa. There is no gender specifics in tarot, so the king and queen are just symbols of energies, okay? Masculine, feminine, you put it where it resonates with you. I am sorry about the length of time it has taken for me to get something out. I have had a little bit of technical issues, broken ring lights. Everything is now back on track. So for the next few readings, they're just going to be, for this week, it's going to just be some past, present, future stuff. And then I will flip over into November readings as usual, and things will be back on track that way. All right. If this resonates, please like, share, subscribe. This is a growing channel, and every little bit helps. Okay, so like I said, I'm just going to do some past, present, future for you guys today, just so that I can get some things out. So there will be some clarification and finishing off with a new deck that I have, which is the Fortune Oracle, and I will close that out that way. All right, so the Ten of Swords keeps popping up here. So some of you might have had like a painful ending that you're trying to move away from. All right. All right, here we go. All right, oops. All right, so overall energy is the Queen of Swords here. So a cold, detached, independent, gaining clarity here. But for the most part, a very cold, detached energy here from situations, connections. And you kind of been moving like that, kind of detached and cold, not listening to anybody, not wanting to hear anybody's opinion because you think you got it. You don't need you don't need it, okay? So in the recent past, you have the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the King of Cups. So there was definitely a connection here that you were kind of struggling with, okay? With that Nine of Wands here, there was a struggle here. Struggle with emotions, struggle with passion and moving, getting things done, actions, okay? So the struggle could have been that somebody wasn't speaking their emotions, okay? And just kind of letting it play out as, well, you know how I feel, okay? And it made it kind of hard and difficult for you to kind of meddle through the situation, even though you were trying to put action and movement and having passion for this and standing in your power here with this Queen of Wands. You really didn't know where to go with that, okay? In your current Two of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Pentacles here. You have too much on your plate right now. You're juggling some things here. Now, whether this is work and relationship, family and work, whatever it is, there's too much juggling going on and too much on your plate here. Your intuition is kind of kicking in, letting you know that these things are happening and you might need to change your perspective here. Think of things a little bit differently here. Also, with the Ace of Pentacles coming in here, there could be a big purchase, a new change of job, money coming in, just new. Pentacles are all about your material world. So buying a house, buying a car, something big. Okay, so something new, something big that you're trying to do here. For some of you, yes, it does have to do with changing careers because of more money here. In your near future, the World, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. So you're kind of backtracking, okay? So yes, you're closing cycles out, okay, but it's going to be very slow paced, okay? So whatever it is that you're trying to close out, that Knight of Pentacles here, we're talking 6 months to 6 to 12 months, okay, to close things out all the way. The Seven of Cups, there is confusion here. There's confusion and options. Again, this is kind of following this line of this Two of Pentacles here, of having too much on your plate, too much to juggle, whether it's romance-wise or family-wise, career-wise, it doesn't matter. There is too much on your plate. You feel very full of having things to do, but not a lot of time doing it. That's why your intuition in the now is trying to tell you, well, we need to reevaluate. We need to kind of shuffle some things around here. We'll get some clarifications here for you. All right, clarify the Queen of Swords in the overall, please. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles, you want to have stability here and fair give and take and warmth and understanding, and all of that was kind of put to the test here. Yeah, the Tower, something shook you. Six of Pentacles, breadcrumbed, okay? So you felt breadcrumbed. You felt like you were doing what it is that you needed to be doing in every aspect of your life, but somehow you kept falling short. And this Tower had to fall down to let you see that things weren't as fair and as equal as you thought. All right, let's clarify the Nine of Wands in the recent past, please. Yeah, there's that King of Cups again. That withholding of emotion here. Ace of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. So things were coming in, but no matter how much was coming in, things were still, you were still suffering. You were still having a hard time. Or the person or a person connected to you was still having a very hard time, even though they knew deep down that there was love, that there was passion, and that there was abundance here. Okay, so no matter how you split it, somebody felt like they were being shortchanged here. Give me one on the Queen of Wands in the recent past, please. Yeah, this was somebody's wish fulfilled here. Okay, somebody's wish fulfilled. But Nine of Wands again. So it was really not, I think a lot of you thought it was what you wanted, but it wasn't what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? So it just remained to where you were struggling. And I feel like a lot of you were struggling financially here. like trying to get your money up. Others were struggling with, love and all that, and creating, this new creative outlet here, maybe starting your own little business here. And it was just a struggle. It was hard. Okay, clarify the King of Cups, please, in the recent past. The Magician. Yeah, there was people were manifesting. You or someone close to you was manifesting a different outcome than what it was. They were manifesting a partnership, a strong foundation here, trying to show you what it is that they could do. So yes, you may have been struggling, but they were trying to show you, look, I got you. We got this. It's okay. But it caused conflict. It caused arguing. It caused, misunderstandings here. All right, let's clarify the Two of Pentacles in the current situation, or current time, if you will. There's that Queen of Swords again. So this is mirrored energy. So even though this is the overall theme, in your current, you've brought it down. So that cold, detached, because you have so much to do, you were kind of being cold and detached when you don't need to be. Even though you're gaining the clarity and you're doing the things that you need to be doing, you're still kind of cold about it. Knight of Swords. There's been some truth and honesty that has come in that has brought this energy to cycle back in for you, Aries. So instead of dealing with it, you just kind of detached yourself. The Four of Swords. So there is some, need to unplug from the world and kind of recharge and rest. And if you are healing up for something health-wise, hurt-wise, it is time to now take that time to get some recovery going on here, okay? Clarify the High Priestess, please. Yeah, Four of Cups. There's disappointments here. There's disappointments that you're now starting to kind of realize that were there. Okay, don't blame yourself for missing them. You might not have been intuitively plugged into whatever this situation was for you. And it did cause disappointments, but now you're letting it come over into your current instead of squashing it, dealing with it, and moving past it, right? Your intuition was trying to tell you that these things were, maybe you shouldn't do that, Aries. Rethink. So these disappointments just kind of started to pile up, and it caused to have some stagnant energies here. King of Pentacles. You do have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles out here. So somewhere along the line, Aries, there was a divine coupling here, with sharing the burden, sharing the wealth, sharing the love. And this could come in the form of many things: a friendship, partnership, loveship, whatever it is to you. Your intuition told you, and you might have backed away from that because it was an in and out energy. It wasn't consistent here, with this Knight of Wands here. So if that energy wasn't consistent for you, your intuition wasn't able to kick in and kind of protect you from that because you weren't listening. All right, clarify the Ace of Pentacles in the current, please. The Emperor. Okay, so you're coming up in your own reading. So there is a level of self-control here, order, Okay, so now you're getting things in order for the way that you want them to be. Knight of Cups, there is an offer of love that is still going to be coming back in for you, okay? But you're going to have to wait. The seeds have been planted here. So you're going to wait for that offer to come in until it grows into something more excuse me, more tangible for you. Okay? But you have order, you have control over the way things are going to go now. Your money, your success, your abundance, all of that. You have control. You haven't lost control of that yet. All right, let's see what the near future has to hold here. Clarify the world, please, in the near future. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. So being dishonest here, lying to yourself, lying to someone else about a situation, a connection, closing a cycle out. So I feel like it's more centered within you, Aries, that you're closing a cycle out that you're not ready to close out just yet. You're telling yourself, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, but you're not ready. You're not ready. And that's okay. Four of Wands. Some of you might not be ready to close this out because you could be very well dealing with a twin flame here. So mirroring each other, learning lessons, that kind of thing here. For some of you, it is coming in that someone is lying about celebrations, parties, weddings. Maybe there was a wedding that was scheduled and now it's, doesn't have to be yours, just something that has kind of come up because of this stuff. Okay, so some of you, sad but true. Some of you may have been getting married, but now the wedding has been put off, okay, because of dishonesty and lies. All right, Knight of Pentacles, please. Page of Cups. Okay, so if you're expecting an apology for something, some wrong, some misdeed, something that has happened, something to mess something up, something to make things harder, not being there with the Knight of Wands here, there is an apology coming, but again, it is coming in on the Nine of Pentacles. So 6 months to a year. It's going to be a slow moving energy because the other person or persons are not ready to admit that they've done wrong. Yes, the devil here. So there's still a toxic connection around you here. There's still toxic energy around you. Obsessions, addictions, temptations, whatever the case is, dark energy. Okay, this is the opposite of the Lovers. So it's everything toxic, okay? Everything not so happy. The Hangman. Yeah, you're going to be waiting here. You sacrifice whatever it is that you're waiting for, whether it's career, relationship, family, ships to fix themselves. I'm not getting too much family. I am getting a little bit of work, but a lot of dealing with people here. So with this Hangman here, yeah, you've sacrificed for certain things and certain people, and now you don't want to do it no more, but yet you're still steadily standing there waiting. Okay, the Hangman is hanging by his foot by the tree, okay? If you were to flip him upside down, he'd be on his feet. He would be able to see the situation from a different perspective. It is now time for you to see from a different perspective, to see things from a different vantage point, okay? Okay, clarify the Seven of Cups, please. Oops. Seven of Cups. The Three of Swords. There we go. So all this confusion, okay, is because of this heartache and this betrayal, this backstabbing, this suffering that you were dealing with in the recent past. You are now ready to focus on that, to kind of heal that up. Your intuition kicked in. You kind of started to deal with some of the things you needed to deal with. But now you're starting to feel that. So now you got to say, if you're not closing out that cycle, you're about to recycle that in, Aries. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. There's anxiety here. This whole situation has caused you some anxiety from start to finish, okay? Sleepless nights, overthinking, just kind of not feeling good. And then the Ace of Swords there. Okay, so there is going to be clarity brought into the situation, communication, open communication here. And for those of you who do want it, reconciliation. Okay, but I wouldn't focus so much on the reconciliation part, because the Ten of Swords is here that was coming up in this deck. There is still initially going to be a painful ending here for you, Aries. Okay, bottom of the deck, after I got rid of all of, I laid out the spread, the Death card, change and transformation here. Okay, still causing the conflict with that offer of love, but how can you have change and transformation and still be having conflict here? If we go up to the top of the deck, we get the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Page of Swords, okay? So for some of you, it is going to be a be-all, end-all. Some of you are going to make the changes that you need to make. And if this reconciliation comes in, it's still going to end here. When it's all said and done, it's still going to end, my guys. Okay? All right. It's almost this ending, whatever it is that you're bringing from the past into your current, that residual energy, it's going to end one way or the other. Okay, so it's inevitable here. All right, this is for Aries, please. For Aries. There we go. Cracker. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune await. So once this ending happens, okay, once you allow this to end, there is positive energy that is going to come in and surround you, okay? And it's love, it's joy, good fortune, abundance is how I'm taking that as well. So some of my Aries gang is struggling really, really bad. Whether struggling emotionally or struggling financially, the struggle is real. You are working through it. So that is a good thing. So the struggle has eased out and you're kind of in a comfort zone right now. But then situations and issues in your near future are going to show up again. Okay? They're going to show up. All right. All right, Aries, that is what I have for you. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you soon.